Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my review of Guyabano Holiday by Panpanya. This is a Denpa release. I pre-ordered this thing I think 6 or 7 times. Obviously due to the pandemic it was pushed back significantly. And finally it came out. So I was greatly anticipating this release. It is a very nice Denpa release with the French flaps and the, nice paper quality and all this stuff, nice matte cover. It is the same creator as Invitation from a Crab, which is a short story collection, very bizarre, wacky collection that I love and I've read several times at this point. So I was very much looking forward to Guyabano Holiday. I definitely like Invitation from a Crab better. I think it's, for me, more interesting. However, this is still pretty good. I just found this one to be very, very text heavy because it was explaining a lot about the Guyabano fruit, also known as a soursop. So basically our main character, who is the same character that appears in Invitation from a Crab, becomes fascinated by the Guyabano fruit, which is not accessible to get in Japan. And so she ends up going to the Philippines? Yes, ends up going to the Philippines to track down the Guyabano fruit to try and have it fresh. So yeah, it's a series of short stories following this character, learning about the fruit initially, getting really obsessed with it, and then going to the Philippines to find it, and then the aftermath after the trip and all that kind of stuff. So very bizarre. Not that I was expecting anything less, but like I said, a lot of text. So I found it a little bit more strenuous to get through. But definitely, I was trying to find an example here now. Of course I can't. Well, there's a lot of dialogue regardless, but oh, here's a good example. Like, talking about the fruit, like it's got this whole paragraph and it's got more paragraphs over here. But yeah, I love the artwork. I think it's really charming and pretty detailed while also still being cartoony. I just find it very fascinating. But yeah, it's definitely a good read. And I did laugh quite a few times. Like it's so out there and bizarre, while still being kind of grounded in reality, which is really strange. So I do recommend it. I would say if you're going to pick up something by Panpanya, start with Invitation from a Crab. If you like alternative sort of manga, like these will be up your alley. But yeah, I found Invitation from a Crab to have a little bit more kind of diversity in the stories because they were not technically like related stories, whereas this one is all about this person who is interested in the Guyabano fruit, and so all of the short stories relate to the Guyabano fruit. And so, yeah, I didn't read it in one sitting because I just found that it was a bit too much to just sit and try and read the entire thing. Not that that's a bad thing. That's just, the reality of me reading this book. But yeah, I do recommend it for sure if you're a fan of Panpanya's work so far. This has definitely not put me off from reading anything else by Panpanya. If something else is released, I will definitely be picking it up. I just personally preferred Invitation from a Crab more. But yeah, if you've read this, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you have any suggestions of similar series that you think I would enjoy because I like this, please let me know. Love to hear it. Any recommendations, as always. But yeah, thanks for watching.